sure?
Yes, my darling, yes.
You've got to give it to me. So, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Or you wouldn't do sound.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me know when you want me to go again. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Happy? Nice one. Grand.
Cheers. What was it? Yeah. Really?
How many goals is it there? How many do you reckon are there?
How many in here?
Or perhaps just do the interviews with them.
Was it even a handball?
There's
Was it? Yeah.
I've got a soft touch.
Right, yeah.
That's it. So.
Just even get a one out or they get a
That
one
one's really good.
And radio, of course. Talk sport and music here, so.
Amorim.
Yeah, big round. Oh, I don't know. No, it's score. It's just so nice. At one point,
Actually, very big. I am absolutely fascinated by my garden. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you very much. Okay, all right. Right, cheers. Thank you, cheers. If you can stop around,
Yeah, it's fine, man. I'll get it all up on that. That sort of shit.
Yes. Thanks. Okay.
Sounds obvious.
It's a bit like the maze, isn't it, if you don't know it?
Well, actually, you don't know.
Yeah, if you don't know it.
Yes, please. Thank you.
need anything?
No, I'm just about to set up to the press conference.
Press conference?
Yeah, whether it's worth it or just
Oh, okay.
you see what I mean? I'm trying to.
Hi guys. Starting.
Hi, Ruben. First off, lovely to meet you. This is my first time at the press conference. It's lovely to meet you. You spoke previously, before this match and previously, about the fact that there's going to be storms and the fact that United are going to have to go through suffering. It was amazing for the team to get a last-minute winner, but for the United fans who maybe wasn't so happy with the performance, what's the crumb of comfort or something that they can hold on to know that the club and the team are still going in the right direction, despite what may be deemed on the pitch as subpar performances?
Just today is just a feeling of the win. and the fans go home that with that feeling of win. They perform really well. They help us a lot to change the game. The rest is hard to point something that to give them a little bit confidence. Just the spirit in the second half, more energy, more second balls, small things, but the rest we have a lot to improve. So we already knew that, but yeah, we need to do better. Richard.
Alejandro Garnacho really changed the game. How close was he to moving in the window, and how happy are you to have him?
That is not important. We want players like Garnacho. He's really important. He changed the game today. Run with the runs behind. Of course, you can feel it that the opponent was getting tired, just with a lot of difficulties. Not in the first half, but in the second half to stop Garnacho in the 1-against-1. So we are very happy with him, and I think he helped a lot to change the game today. Richard.
Hi Ruben. On Patrick Dorgu's debut, what did you make of it? Can you talk us through the thinking of playing him on the right and not the left?
No, he played a lot of times in Lecce on the right and in the left. That is one of the characteristics that we pay attention a lot to have a player like him. He was a little bit anxious in the first touch with the ball. It's a different league for him, different speed of the game, but he did well. He has pace. He has strength. He's going to improve a lot, and we as a team we need to play better to help these new guys to perform at the right level. But the position, and you can see in Y Scout that he played in both sides.
Hi, Ruben. Rasmus seemed quite frustrated at various times today with not getting passes and not getting service, and I think you and Rasmus had what seemed like quite an animated conversation at one point in the second half. Where is that frustration from him coming from? Is it just the fact that the team are clearly struggling to get him involved in the game as much as you would like?
I think it's a good thing. I will not say one word bad about this type of behavior. He needs to understand that sometimes he has to do a job without touching the ball. He cannot get so frustrated because in the next play maybe he will have a situation near the goal, so he has to be calm. But is a character, and if you know so many players from that kind of character that he has from that country, they always want more. They want to score. They feel the critics, so it's a good thing. But he will improve, and a striker needs a very good team to deliver very good balls for him, and we are not helping our strikers at the moment. Paul.
A couple of months ago, you weren't so happy with Alejandro. You dropped him for the derby along with Marcus. How impressed have you been with how he's responded to that, and what did he do to win you over?
He doesn't need a big change. We are talking about like the standards. It's just to train well, to receive the information, to understand that we all want to help them. We want to play in the different system, but it's not complicated. So it changed everything. He trains really well. He stayed in the bench like 5 games in the row. In every time he came on the pitch was a different guy receiving the information and playing. So it's simple things. It's not a big thing. It's just I'm really happy, and you can see it. I think he's improving.
Mr. Amorim, throughout the first half, you seem giving instructions to Dorgu, particularly if you wanted to defend wide or narrow. Did that also play into you playing on the right hand side, so you could be a lot closer to him throughout the game?
No, it was not that. I was giving a lot of information because if you see Leicester building up, sometimes the left foot, the left defender, the fullback is the more up, building up. So we make like one pressure to one side, and then they change completely for this game, and we have to manage to change everything. So I was trying to help Dorgu to manage the game, and he has like 3 trainings, so it was really hard for him, but was not like that. Help us a lot, the communication there, but it was not that idea.
More of Dorgu on the right hand side?
Yes. Again, if you going to see the history of Dorgu, in the last team, he played a lot of games also on the right, and we have to have wingers that can play both sides, like Dalo. So I think it's a really good important thing, because sometimes you need the left foot on the right side to come inside to connect in a different way, and sometimes you need the right footed to connect and to cross more balls. So it's like that.
Last question, James.
Ruben, Harry Maguire looked to be in an offside position before he scored the goals. There's no VAR. I mean, he obviously got a break, a bit of luck with that, but is it what you need in this moment, a bit of luck like that?
I think so. Yes, we need a lot of things. There's nothing to do with luck. It has to do with quality on the work. We need to improve every detail of the game. Our energy, my work with them has to be so much better. But sometimes we need a little bit luck, and today we had. It's not luck because with VAR was not a goal, and I think it's important to have, because it's fair for the game. It's really hard to lose one game in the last minute with a offside play. So, but we need, and sometimes we deserve a little bit luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am indeed, Anthony. I am indeed. Anthony's spelling it. Yeah, yeah.
What? So I was in Moscow for 2 days before the game got done. Yeah, very right wing a lot.
But they've got their own sort of specific, like,
No, they haven't.
data analysis stats and stuff like that. We use the same one we subscribe to.
It's only for an applicant to transfer.
John
Yeah,
Martin.
exactly.
John Martin was bragging about using commercially available tools for instance.
Is there any attendance?
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like it's like more.
Yeah, I would hope so, right?
Yeah, because
I hope I'm not going to clubs in China.
Yeah, YouTube, it's cheaper to watch.
I was thinking about asking my YouTube.
Something's in our got it.
My worry is I end up spending too much time on it. Watching football. So yeah. Not
Like
the
real
way
life FM.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I wouldn't get worse going through the independence expenses.
Their cost package is only €299 a year.
How much? €299 a year.
I still struggle with that. I have to ask Ruben for his password.
Request a quote for gold or diamonds.
I think gold or diamonds does this cash and forward.
Evening.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Can we start with the last minute, the award of the free kick and Harry Maguire's finish that looked to have come from an offside position? How did you feel and what was your view on that?
Yeah, it's a hard one to take because the game was decided on a mistake. It was clear. It's not a matter of VAR where you have to look millimeters. It was half a meter. It was clear. Yeah, the team didn't deserve to lose the game in this way because they fought, they played well, dominated the game for a long bit, leading 1-0, and yeah, that's how you feel after this.
In midfield today, you had Wilson and Dizzy back. What was that like to have him back? What the impact he had on the team?
Yeah, you know, you've seen the game, you've seen the way he played, the way he lifted the team. On the ball, off the ball, performance excellent, but also leadership. It's not only the captain's armband that he wore, it was also the way he led the team, the way he demanding from his surroundings, coaching, talking, preventing situations to occur. So I thought Bouba and Will had a great partnership today in on the ball, but also off the ball to control the game.
Are there other big boosts you can take from tonight? Obviously, the return of Will, the impact he had on Bouba, but any other positives?
For me, the general performance was a big positive. Of course, after Spurs, there was hope. The hope was back. After Everton, all the hope was gone. We wanted a reaction. After that, we did. We said we weren't good enough against Everton. We showed that today. That was an incident in between two very good performances, Spurs and United, and also the belief that we are capable. We are capable to compete against the best teams away from home as well, and that's the way forward. And when we are consistent in that, and that's our goal, then we can compete in this level.
Ruud, I think when you manage your team in this sort of position in the league, facing relegation battle, sometimes feels like, oh, the FA Cup's out of the way, we can just concentrate on the league now. But I gather from how you speak about the FA Cup, you're not going to feel like that. It's going to be a real blow for you to be knocked out of the competition.
Do you want me to answer this? Or?
Yeah. How do you
well, but that's not a question for me. Huh? Do you think in how we live? We want to die on the pitch today. So to get to the next round, to be the best we can be, we are competitive. We're representing the we are representing ourselves in the FA Cup at Old Trafford. I don't understand the question.
Caleb McCovey, his first start under you, how did you feel he got on?
Excellent.
And the partnership with Wout as well.
I thought the team defended as a unit, and all the individual parts in how we wanted to press and how we wanted to defend certain phases was excellent in teamwork, in intensity, and holding United far from our own box for a long period in the game. Of course, with their quality that they're going to create something, but also lower, we defended really well, and the back line and the centre backs were important in that.
Ruud, do you have an explanation from the officials over the decision at all?
No, you can't turn it back. So we have to live with it. Two, we're all humans and make mistakes, but at this level, that's not good enough. That's it. And for me, that's it. There's enough to be said about it.
Should a clear step would say it's obviously Miles offside, you shouldn't need VAR. But should the rule of this competition be that if VAR is available, it doesn't matter the round, just let's have it rather than not having it at all because some grounds, some clubs that don't have the technology.
I mean, let the FA decide on that and UEFA and whatever you want to do with VAR.
Would you prefer that though? Because
Let me think about that question.
sounds like a yes.
Ruben Amorim came in earlier and he talked about the fact that you changed your typical pressure structure, which caused some difficulties for his team, and he had to coach, especially his right-hand side, in terms of how he wanted them to jump out and press. What made you? Is that true? First of all, and secondly, what made you go? What did you see that made you want to go with that decision to sort of change the pressure structure for United?
We did some. We had some different details in pressing. The setup was slightly different. The way we pressed over our right side and over our left side, when we forced the ball to the sides and the jumps that were necessary there, slightly different. But that's correct, and it worked. Because we got pressure on them, we got them to force them to the sides. Second half, they came, of course, with solutions, with Bruno dropping in really deep. But for us, it's not a problem. Leave him out of our block, and when ball is played in, we are on players again. I think the players handled the different situations really well, where they came with variety in movements on wings and on the wings and from the tens. So the communication was excellent there, and we handled that part really well.
You seem quite grounded about the fact that mistakes happen, but a win at Old Trafford, a cup run could redefine your season. Are you having to choose your words and kind of dampen your emotions? Because I can imagine that changing room right now is disappointed but angry as well.
Yeah, we are. We got it. You know, when you prepare the whole week for this game and reacting after the Everton loss and put in a performance like that, and it's been decided on an obvious, clear and obvious mistake, that is unacceptable and unthinkable in this level, but it happens to you, and we have nothing else to do than pick ourselves up also from this again, and yeah, that is not what the team deserves.
Obviously, working here for 6 months earlier this season, or around that time, do you think that how much did that play a part in obviously knowing the strengths and limitations of the United squad?
Obviously, you study the opponent in how they play under the new manager. That's how you make your game plan on and off the ball and in transitions, and you're looking at behaviors that are new under the manager that is in charge, and that's how you plan it and the game and you train it. So I know the characteristics of the players, but of course in this system it's different than it was, and we looked at the recent months under Ruben.
In spite of the defeat today, does this performance at Old Trafford and the way Leicester played, the fighting spirit, believe, a bit form a springboard for you and the dressing room to now kick on and create that belief also in the league to do much better?
Yes, because when players feel that when they play collectively like they did today and also at Spurs, that is what you feel on the pitch as a player, and it gives the strength and the belief that we can compete in these levels, and that it's the matter of consistency, and that there cannot be a level Spurs Everton and now again United. So if we can get that consistent, then the team showed today that they're capable of reaching high levels.
Sorry, I know your mind is obviously fully focused on Leicester, and you would have been very disappointed with the loss. But coming back to Old Trafford again as a Premier League manager, managing in the FA Cup, just what were some of the emotions in terms of coming back to a place where you had so much success, the fans hold you in such high esteem? What was that like coming back as a manager?
I have to say I was so determined and focused to perform here with the team that I really blanked everything out coming in here, driving into Old Trafford and everything around me. I just completely blanked it all out. I wanted to focus on my team, on the last final preparations, before the warm-up, after the warm-up, in half-time, after the game, closing the game down with the team, complimenting them with their efforts and performance. And of course now when things sink in and you think, it's always special to come here. One, to represent Leicester City in the FA Cup and representing the club is a proud moment, and coming back to United and welcomed again, it's a privilege, and also by our own fans, away fans were supporting us in a great way too. So yeah, now it sinks in a little bit.
Do you think
We'll have to make this last one, sorry, mate.
Just are you going to take a moment by yourself to sort of take in Old Trafford bus?
No, it's been enough.
Thanks,
It's
guys.
been okay. Let's go home now. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
What time is it?
Downstairs.
One o'clock.